In this video, we're going to talk about some of the tools you need and how to use them. Well, some of the basic tools you're going to need are a zip file creator and also an unzipper, which are the same piece of software. You can create a zip file and you can unzip a zip file. You're going to need a document writer and PDF converter so that you can create your documents and then convert it to a PDF document for distribution across the internet. You're going to need photo capture software so you can capture images if you need them. You're going to need graphics creation software to create your own graphics or to modify other graphics. You need an audio creation software so that you can create your own audios if you want. We're going to need an FTP client for uploading and downloading our files to our server. And of course, we're going to need to take payments. So I'll show you how to set up a PayPal and ClickBank account and how to use those. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is how to use zip files and how to zip them and unzip them. First thing we're going to talk about is zip files. Zip files are the most common way to distribute files around the internet. And the reason that is because it compresses the files to make them smaller, and also you can put many files and folders into one zip file, and then when the zip file is opened, it extracts everything. Now, if you want to distribute a package in a zip file, what you're going to want to do is create a folder to put the package in. So what I would do is I would right click, do new and folder. And then you can name it whatever the package is. Let's say it's Squidoo Basics. Now what you want to do is put all of the files inside this folder that you want to distribute. So if you have a website and you have an ebook and whatever else you have, you'd put all of the files inside this folder. So I will put my files in here, and I'm just going to copy them from another spot in my computer and then paste them in here. And this is a complete package with a resale website and the ebook, and everything is contained within here. So what I want to do now is I want to zip the whole thing up for distribution. Now if you have Windows Vista or Windows XP, you don't need to install any software. You can simply put your cursor on top of the folder you want to zip, right click, and then down here do send to and compress zip folder. When you do that, it will zip it up for you, and here it is here. So if you do a properties on here, you'll see that it is a compressed zip folder, and it gives the size as 1.89 megabytes. And if we were to do properties on the folder we just zipped, it's 2.62 megabytes or 267 on disk. So as you can see, it makes quite a difference in the size. Now this file is ready to upload to our server and ready for other people to download, or if you email it, it's ready to email. Now to open a zip file, again, if you have Windows XP or Windows Vista, you don't need any software, just click on it and it'll show you what's in it. Now you can view what's in it without extracting it if you want, just by clicking in here. But what you can do is click extract all files. Let's go back to where you started here. Click extract all files, it'll ask you the path to where you want to extract it. And then you just click extract and it extracts the files. Now if you don't have a built-in zip utility on your computer, there are some that you can use. You just download it and install it. You can use a program called Zip Central to unzip and zip up your files. All you have to do is go to the link that's underneath the video here for Zip Central and then download it and install it. So just click download. You'll get a download box pop up shortly, and then just download it to your computer, click on it, and start the install process. Save it to the desktop. Then we click on the file that we just downloaded. Brings up the installation wizard. So just agree to the terms and just click next, 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 and install. Finish. And then you can run it because it will have put a shortcut on your desktop. So just click on the shortcut. Okay, and then it brings up some tool tips, so you can turn those off. Now you can use the interface that is on here. You have to create an archive first, then you have to add files to it after. Or you can just do it the way we just did it. For instance, if we go back here now, and we right click on here, we do send to and compress zip file, it will now use the Zip Central software to create our zip file. Then when we click on it, it will use Zip Central to unzip it as well. And here it is, all loaded up in Zip Central, so all we would have to do is click extract and it'll extract the whole thing for us as well. So that is how you can set up zip files. Now if you are using Windows XP or Vista, I suggest you just use the built-in functionality rather than installing a separate program. Now to write your documents, you can use a program called OpenOffice. You can find it at openoffice.org. If you don't have Microsoft Word, this will open Word documents, and it also is a full word processor that you can use right off the bat. So if we have a document in here, we can actually convert this to a PDF document right from within OpenOffice. So if you do have Office and you'd like to use it, you can create your documents in there. Then just simply open them up with OpenOffice here. And then all you have to do is export as a PDF. Little options window comes up here. And all you really have to do is click export. But you can change the settings in here if you want. I won't really go through the options with you. They're all pretty self-explanatory. The one thing you might want to do is restrict permissions. Then you can set a permission password here. Okay, now what you can do here is set how you want the permissions to look. Let's notice that enable copying is unchecked now. If we export this and we'll save it to our desktop, we'll give it a name, whatever it is, ebook, whatever you're going to call it, we'll save it. And then if we click on that file, it will open it in the Adobe PDF Reader, which everybody has installed on their computer by default usually. If not, they can download it for free from the Adobe site. So now if we were to highlight this and we were to go into edit, you'll notice that copy is disabled. If we don't do that, copy will actually be enabled and they'll be able to copy your ebook out of the PDF document. So that's a security measure you can take.